afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Both Sox look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Eduardo Rodriguez has come a long way in a short period of time. Really needs to command the off-speed pitches. A lefty that brings a big arm and a big power fastball. 93 to 96 miles an hour. A good assortment of breaking pitches. The key for Rodriguez, getting ahead with his fastball.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
The 2-0 is in there for strike one. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. Jose Martinez waits on deck. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Settling in now, Jose Martinez. First pitch on its way. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Kiermaier on at first, nobody out. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now.
And that is through into left field, a base hit.
Batting third, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's off the plate.
None out, runners at first and second. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Verdugo waits on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
The designated hitter, number 25.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, number 25. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
At the plate now, Hunter Renfroe.
The left fielder, number
Swing,
11.
line drive. That's going to be troubled.
Renfroe.
He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he misses again, 2-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Nope. 3-0.
To be honest, he just doesn't look that comfortable on the mound right now. He really looks like he's fighting himself on every pitch.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is taken, strike 1. 3 runs already home here. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Ready now, Brandon Lau. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First delivery to him on the way. Good pitch there on the inside, Black called the strike.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
4 runs here in this half inning. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 4-0 Tampa Bay. Charlie Morton is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, Charlie Morton has really made a name for himself. Big arm and a big fastball. Good sinking fastball, too. 95 to 98 miles an hour. Big overhand curveball. He's very valuable, too. He's had a lot of success pitching out of the bullpen and also one of the top starting pitchers in the league right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Andrew Benintendi is at the plate as he watches ball one. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape, winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
In prior outings against Charlie Morton, just a 1 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, and it's grounded just foul down the line, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, and 1, here it comes. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
The designated hitter, J.D.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Full count.
Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And another foul ball. Now the pitch. Inside, he misses ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Set to get his day started, Xander Bogaerts, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 4-0. Now batting, Willie Adames, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10.
Adames.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike one. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Mike Zunino comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. The Red Sox had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
It's a kind of an easy thing to do when you're trying to sweep a team. You fall behind early. There's a lot of baseball still left, but they're going to have to score some runs and score some in a hurry to get back into this one.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Runner at first here, one man out. Not close. It's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
So now to the plate, Jose Martinez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The 0-1 delivery.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1 on the ground to the right side. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin Meadows.
To the plate now, Austin Meadows, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. And that retires the side. Rays strand a pair, but they're in front 4-0. Here now is Rafael Devers as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Morton, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Kiermaier is right there, 1 down. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box, Michael Chavis. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here it comes. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1. This is chopped down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 25. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. 1 out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. And the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Devers into foul territory. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Yandy Diaz. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. Fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Ball, that's too high.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They lead it 4-0. Next up for the Red Sox, Francisco Cervelli, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. Cervelli playing here in his age 34 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Ball even at 2-2. And the pitch.
I got 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Popped him up. Adames moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings as you see where the Rays stand in the American League East. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the pitch.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Now batting,
Stepping up now, Andrew Benintendi. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
No balls and a strike to count. And he lays off for ball one. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Now the pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now in the box, Brandon Lau as we begin the top of the 4th.
The second baseman, number 8.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box, Willie Adames. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Count 1-0.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Zunino is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez.
Designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That evens it up 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Two balls and 2 strikes now. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that brings up the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. From the stretch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. Red Sox go down quietly. They're down 4-0. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
The pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Two and two now.
I got to count 2 and 2.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Now another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats you start to get into swing mode.
Full count. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the first base.
At the plate, Jose Martinez. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. To the left side, but it's well foul. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now here's the pitch. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Ball.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Fastball well outside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Line toward right center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Anibal Sanchez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Anibal Sanchez.
Standing in now, number 25, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Popped him up. Devers has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy
Leading
high.
off for the Red
All
Sox,
right, thanks, Heidi.
the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Mitch Moreland is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
3 balls and a strike to count to Moreland.
Count is 3-1.
Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Standing in, Michael Chavis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. No one out with a runner at second. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
A ball and a strike now. Fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So here now is Jackie Bradley as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First time up, he went down looking. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Has a look, now the pitch. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 2-2 one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5 innings complete. Tampa Bay leads this one 4-0. So striding in, Hunter Renfroe, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Hunter Renfroe.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, ball 3 there. Hey, and the Rays right now, they would love to take a leadoff walk to start this inning.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. From the stretch. Set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1.
Nobody out, runner on first. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch.
Ball.
High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
At the plate, Brandon Lau. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to Moreland, and it's a double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So digging in now, Willie Adames. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Hops this one up. Chavis ranging into shallow right. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rays strand just the 1, but they're in front 4-0. At the plate, Alex Verdugo. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
The pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-0 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And there's one away. Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Digging in once again, Mitch Moreland. Yeah, guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. In his career, Moreland brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The 1-0. A bullet to first base. Quick step to the bag is not in time for the double play.
Now back, the second baseman, Michael.
So here's Michael Chavis now. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. One 0 count. Here it is. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Ball, that pitch is out.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Three balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And it's fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave them loaded. They trail here 4-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Mike Zunino. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Bradley moving in. He's there and records the first out. One out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Marcus Walden comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Marcus Walden.
One out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
To the plate now, Jose Martinez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
On the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays go in order 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. Brendan McKay gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 49, Brendan McKay.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind you.
3 balls and a strike now to Bradley.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. 1 out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh and 1. Here it comes.
Ball that time.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Meadows is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Up next for the Rays, Austin Meadows. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Both Sox entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Number 25 will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Now here's the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a miss at the slider at 88, 2-2. Fouled away. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A payoff pitch one more time. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Digging in to try it again, Hunter Renfroe. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Rays have opened this up to 5-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
In now, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Rays 5 and the Red Sox nothing. Ready for another shot now. Alex Verdugo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here we go.
And that misses for ball 1. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. popped up. And there's your first out of the inning. Riding in once again, J.D. Martinez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Pitch on the way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Runners on first with 1 down. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And the 2-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Rafael Devers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And now time is called here, as in the bitterest of April ironies, a beach ball has made its way onto the field. And as I reach for another jacket and a cup of coffee, there's some kind of cruel joke in play right about now. The 1-2 is off the plate, up and away. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Moreland. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ryan Brazier enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready for another chance? Brandon Lau. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Willie Adames, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 misses for the 2nd ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. One out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Chasing after it is Verdugo. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Oh, and a highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
So stepping in, Mike Zunino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Down in order go the Rays, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Diego Castillo will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Diego Castillo.
Digging in, Michael Chavis. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
1-0 count. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. Adames picks it up to second for 1. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
So coming to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Scooped up. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-0 the final score today. Tampa Bay jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Charlie Morton takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.